morning. I'm going to pick up where we left off. Might be a short one today. I have to run and do some other work in a little bit. Let's see where we left off. I think the first thing I want to do is get a temporary run mechanic in so that I can quickly exit that battle without resetting the game. That should be pretty elementary. Let's do it in the order that it shows up. Fight, run, parry. I feel like maybe run shouldn't be the top one. Maybe have it at the bottom. So fight, parry. Let's just rough in. We have item, pass, and run. Whoops. So if we run, we're going to queue free. And I think at the same time, just to be safe, maybe I'll disable the input, or maybe we're all right. Let's get into a battle. I'll run. Perfect. So I'll worry about animating the battle exit later. I think for now, since we have that, I'm going to disable the battles. See, our danger value stopped decrementing when we walk. Let's check out our map. So the idea, man, it's like this weather change always brings on my allergies. I think that's all right. Or do I want to kind of force the player to like walk around this? And so maybe there's a river that comes in it. And of course we need water to be solid. So that I think we'll just handle like this. If we pick our water tiles, we're going to do a proper auto tile for this later. Just for now. Let's see if that makes our water solid. Perfect. See, I'm running into it. And our character has a circle collision shape, so that helps you get around these edges. I don't think I mind that the character is a 16 by 16 and the world is 20 by 20. It's not bad. So there are two main things I think I want to work on at this moment. One is the town, and then next would be the menus for the field. And that'll lead to things like shops and inventory. So let's see. I want to handle the town. Main map, enemy spawn areas. Man. So we have overworld. I think, let's see. I think what we need is to copy this. Or duplicate it maybe. And so we would have this set up for each town. or any kind of environment. I'm just gonna think real quick what a good way to organize that might be. Main map, spawn areas. I'm gonna modify this. Do I want to do that? Not really. I think for now we're just going to duplicate it. So this will need to be world map. No, it really is an overworld. Duplicate that. We want that. We'll just call it town 0 for now. So we're going to clear everything. Same with this. Hit the wrong key, I think. Let's see. I'm on the wrong tile map. Alright, so we have town 0. Player, we want reset the position. All that looks good. We can save that. I think danger. Let's just turn that off for now. And then in town, just turn that off. Let's take a look. So this particular graphic does not facilitate town building. I'm gonna have to grab that. Yeah, my cough is bad today. I might try and talk less, and maybe I'll just talk when there's something really important. I don't know. Man. Alright, so we can drag that in. Reorder those now. Alright, so what are these, like nighttime? I'll probably not use those. I'll just use a modulate. Let's do. Oops. I kind of want to reorganize this. It's not the end of the world to make a bunch of individual tiles, but so these look like paths, right? Yeah, that's a wall. Were these the top? I can't tell if that's like the. That looks like that's continued. And same there. Okay, so these are not paths, those are just the tops. And that's like the top in shadow, maybe? What's cobble walls? Or stone wall. We do walls, stone, and so we have grasses. Okay, cool. So let's rough out our area. There's our character. I might even just center it. What a town. Change my tool. So I want that to be on a separate layer. Maybe not. Just keep it like this. So yeah, that does not work. I think it's going to look something like that. I think. Oh, then I need these. Maybe in here we change up how we handle this. So ground. Replace that. Save that. Call this it's just world. Solids or needs to be walls. Trying to think if I can put solids in all in one layer. We'll try it for now. Let me give it that tile map. Fix the cell size. And this makes me think maybe that should have its own tile map. Excuse me. So let's do that. Let's clear that. We're gonna make a new one. I want to try and make it foolproof. Walls here. I'm trying to think that the dark might just be a path. And so on the ground, I want to go and delete the this one. I don't want to be tempted there. Alright, so walls, we have solids, and then we're going to need over player. Let me just duplicate that for now. Over player. Let's call it top. I'm going to make this unique. We're going to change this to only have that. So now, with solids, I tell you, this is kind of throwing me off that we have that it's centered at 0, 0. So let's do it like this. And or actually, I don't care. We'll leave it. We'll work with it. Okay, so solids. So what happens is we go and replace these, and we do that, and then we actually don't want that. That's going to be our top. So that's what the player can walk behind. That's the idea there. And so if I go and make in our solids layer, probably could do this with code, but that's fine. Now I can run this. And, oh, gotta run the local scene. Get threat level does not exist. Okay, let's see what's going on there. Get threat main map. That's because we changed the name of these. So we can call that main map. Ah, it's gonna be ground. Let's keep it consistent. All right, so that should work now. Hit the wrong one. All right, so we're in town, and so we can see that the that layer does not have collision, which is correct, but we need to be drawn behind it, right? And I think the main thing is we have to do Y sorting. And how does that layout work? Let's take a look at the property. In order of their Y coordinate. So we don't want to do that. So I just have to put all these in a Y sort. Not totally sure. I think main map is fine. It's the solids and the player, and so main map can go there. And let's see what happens there. My player at the right position. No, so player actually needs to be, let's see. We need all of this drug up. Let's run. So that's going to give us the right like height position. Loaded the wrong thing again. Okay. Let's see here. All right, beautiful. That was easier than I thought. Because because I sometimes forget like exactly how it's going to run. I think that's okay that our hand is kind of drawing over that. We can fix that later. This does seem a little bit big maybe for the player in relation to the player rather. Anyway, so those are our solids. Here's our top layer. To get a base, what I can do is just like copy that. We have this set up. Do something like that and that. And then I'll go in and modify these. So maybe I cut that, do a small room. Maybe this one's kind of squattier. Excuse me. And I think this one needs to be, that's all right, we'll have one big one. Then we just have to go and do the top. That's real easy. You just pick that. Make sure you have the pencil tool. All right, so we need more grass now. Extend our map. We don't want to see gray. Might just clean that up a bit. That probably needs a little bit more. Okay, cool. So forest, that's tempting to get in here. So maybe this town is surrounded by forest. We can close out player. I think we can close out battle and screen flash. All of that for now. Check this out. Yeah, maybe we bring this forest down on the map. And that's just kind of where I'm headed with it. That's kind of what it feels like it should be doing. And then we can reflect that in the map here. And so maybe I'll just kind of went a little bit far out here. We just don't need to draw that far out. Kind of do this, right? Oh, that's so funny because it kind of looks like a haircut. Looks like that. I gotta look that up. The River City, not the girls one. I think it's River City Ransom. Yeah. Like, dude, look. Yeah, wait. Yeah, look at that haircut. We gotta get the side by side. I totally just recreated. That's a good little Easter egg. Accidental Easter egg. It's pretty close. His goes a little high up here on the hairline, but yeah, that's kind of more straight. Or maybe it's more of like a Morrissey haircut. Let's see. Let's get like the OG. Yeah, like that. Almost. It feels off more. Anyway, I digress. Main maps. We're gonna need. Which reminds me, maybe I should split up the overworld stuff from this, but that's all right for now. We might need some of this stuff in a local map, so I'll keep it for now. So I really want some pathways, which looks like it's going to be that tile. And so we'll put that on the main map. It's going to be a single tile. It'll be path stone. And I name everything like that, so like if I go to solids, right, all of my walls will be in one place because it sorts alphabetically. And same thing with paths. So it makes sense once you have a lot of these things going on. And we can, I thought we'd be able to just fill it, but we can't because if we turn off the solids, right, there's nothing keeping that in there. So that's all right. Maybe walls should be there. No, I kind of like it separate. And I wasn't gonna, that was gonna be a path, not the flooring in there. Do I have something I can use for an interior floor? Let's make some paths. This path, like, I don't know, cobble? Is that what that is? This looks like a path, that's nice. Path, wood plank. And should totally get some flowers, right? Call that like decor flowers. Might just call these flowers. You gotta have a well. And we have a picket fence. What's a fence? Picket. And you gotta have some dead people, right? Gravestone. Sign. And signpost, we'll call it. And all of these, since they're in a row, we can do an atlas. It's always nice. We'll call these like signs. Oh, I like this blue one. That's pretty cool. And then is there only an open chest? Are they for real? Are they? They're only giving us one chest, man. I should get these other ones in here. Let's take a look at these. So this one looks like it's more for like the dungeons and stuff. So that's cool. We might as well drag that in now. What do we have here? So this is all the shadows and plus some other things. So the shadows are pretty cool. Those I might automate through code so that they automatically place, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. All right, so we have some stuff. Let's get some dead people. Here's our graveyard. I'm like one apart. Yeah. Something like that. Do we get some marsh action? There is a marsh like in the top right. I could bring it in a bit. Let's do that. So we can start to hint at it. Maybe it's coming through. I don't think you'd really see this anyway up here, but we can modify. All right, so this is going to need to be bumped out a bit more. All right. Cool. We have a lot of stuff to work with here, which is always a good thing. So in terms of entering the town, I think we're going to just do like a classic from the south. And that can be as simple as this. It's like a double wide. And then maybe to the, oops. To the buildings, you just go straight through. The same thing here. But I want to kind of have it branch off. Let's do that one like that, maybe. Maybe we do this. Do that. And And yeah, let's have it be like a T, and then we go up like that. Okay. And so in here, I think if I just do that, I should be able to, yeah. That would, I don't know if that wood works in there. Yeah, I feel like that's more for the, like this style, the brick or whatever. Maybe that's wood. Well, I'll tell you what, maybe for now we do that. So, oops, wrong tool, get me out of that. There we go. Yeah, it's a lot of stone. Now that I think about it, this town is right up by a forest. So maybe it should be made of wood. But maybe that's part of the mystery. Okay, so that, I think, what's the logic here? That goes through, we delete that, and then we put, so the same thing here. Let's make sure we have these coming up. We go to solids, delete that. That's not solid, that's good. And then we go to top and delete that. Or maybe we keep the top. I kind of like that. Let's walk around it. Go full screen. Definitely need some variance in the grass. So why isn't the top drawing over me there? Did the top break? See, it works up there. It does not work there. What's the deal? What is... Do these... Does that need Y sword on? Let's try that. Does it still work? No, see, if I put that Y sword on, it stops Y sorting it. So, explain to me logically why we go behind that. It must be based on the tile map position. I mean, do I really have to do something like that? That seems janky. I don't remember how I achieved this. I'm gonna have to look at my old game. That doesn't work. Oops. Why doesn't that work? Top left. Do bottom left, maybe? No. Let me take a look at my other project. That's loud. Okay. So it's like really loud. See how I have it structured. So we have the main floor. So each floor has all of these. Is this Y sorted? No. Objects. Over player. We're not Y sorting it. Oh, duh. Oh, man. What a dingleberry. Ew. That's a gross term. By the way, this is a pretty fun little town I made on a game that had a lot more hours in it. And these are the transition areas. Let me run this again. Honestly, looking at this, it makes me kind of want to come back to this one. Like, I even had a boat. We have grass that moves. Can I run in this one? No. Just want to add people to my party real quick. I'm just going to grab people real quick. Here's our party. I think if I ever worked on this one again, I would want to update. I would want to change the menu to be less like Earthbound. Just a little bit too much. This one I really like how they all collapse on that boat. For some reason my battle background's turned off. Dang, that slime has a lot of HP. There's some bugs there. I just want to do this one time. There we go. My transition effect. This place is so cool. Anyway, maybe I'll borrow some ideas from this one. But the important thing is I think I figured out the sorting issue. Sorting of the Y. Go back to town, and all I have to do is just get that out of there. That way it's always going to be drawn on top. I don't know if we need that sort right now. We'll need it for all the actors. Okay, so that looks good. Beautiful. That doesn't look right. That tells me the top has to extend out. In these bottom corners. Alternatively, I can just make my player not able to kind of clip through like that. So do we have doors? That's a real question. It's got to be a door, right? Can I get a door? Looking through. See, they put the damage wall down here. Why? And how come these holes are only on the dark tiles? What can you do? Excuse me. You put it well right there. That's a lot of flowers. So many flowers. So maybe the grass is a little bit higher as you go out. What? Why did that happen? Did I not close this? What? That's because they're the same. I see. That's annoying. Actually change that. What we're going to do is use that grass. We're going to replace all of this grass. And then I'm going to come in here and delete these new grasses. We're going to make a single tile for the tall grass. Okay. Now we can do that. Yeah, it makes things a lot simpler. We want tall grass here. And then some flowers. Actually, maybe some flowers are here. I don't really like that. Just a little bit. Is there any kind of water hitting it? Not really. So our player would enter from the bottom. We want to make sure nothing that's... we don't want them to see that green, or that gray rather. So like we would make sure they can't go outside of that. Full screen. Fix that. I feel like these houses are maybe too big. Like they're living pretty luxuriously, I feel like. So maybe this just kind of cuts out like that. I really need a fence. These signs actually we don't want on main. That'll be on top of that. Yeah. Okay. So maybe the big one is going to be the inn. Like weapons. Weapons. Let's do this. Weapons and whoops. Armor. Something like that. And the transition, I'll just manually do the cells. So we go here in data, we can add like so if we grab the cell, which is 3511, I can do this. Vector 2, 3511 equals null. And then Return a string. Get the cell, and then the data tile positions cell dot get cell. So that will return null if it doesn't exist in there. Otherwise, it's going to give us the value that is there. Those are going to be strings to the areas. And so here we're going to put town 0. And I guess data could have a function to convert that. We'll keep it simple. So if that doesn't work. Can a string be null? I don't think so. Let's try. I don't think that'll work, but give it a shot. We have to call it up here. Let's do reload. I don't know why we're getting that issue. Went away. Cool. So first we want to do main map.get tile transition destination position. See what that looks like. Yeah, I thought so. So how can I handle that? We can just do if data.tile transitions that has cell. Then we're going to return that. Empty. All right, I gotta take like a 1-minute break. If you're watching this, just feel free to skip ahead. Okay. I don't know if I like that setup. So game can handle that. Because I don't want overworld, especially not the main map tile map layer, to have to do anything with that other than sending up the data. So we're just filling in the destination there. We have to load it and then instance it. And then we're going to do transition scene to scene. And that code is going to have this. This is going to be this. I just lost. Oh, no, we have the screen flash. So we're going to check if that's equal to battle, or if scene is battle. We want to do that. And it's going to be scene. else, we just add child scene. We're already doing this stuff. We already have that. Fade transition has to be let's modify that a bit. We also want to call that an overworld. Does overworld have that? Yeah. That might work. It sure does. A little fast. That'll be why. Oh no. Oh, it still seems really fast. Oh, because it's immediate here. Don't I have to yield? I got you. I wonder if we should just have one player that we move around. Speed scale. Let's see if we're facing up when we spawn. Perfect. So that well needs to be solid. We obviously need to fix that. I just feel like I want to do 640 by 180 or whatever. Just see that for comparison. Nah, you feel too far away. I messed that up. 320 by 180. Is that not right? 360 by 180. All right, cool. I gotta run. That was decent progress for today. I'll catch you later. Let me know if you have any questions.